welcome back to my channel, Crystal Stacy Designs. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Also like, comment, and share. So I am back for my final Easter video, and I'm super excited about this one because I'll be doing an Easter centerpiece. Yes, I already did one with the table scape, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit. So if you follow me on, well, even YouTube and all the rest of my platforms, I posted a short in early March it's a video of a bouquet that I a floral arrangement that I put together because I took a floral design class with this company called Happy Trees Entertainment. And they showed me how to do a floral arrangement. They provided me with a vase and it was really pretty, so go and check it out on my shorts. So what I learned from that class helped me realize that I need to start actually using real flowers in my videos and in my home. Of course, the artificial flowers that I have are lovely and beautiful and I can reuse them, but sometimes I just want an even fresher look. And so I'm going to start using more real flowers in my videos. And so the first one you'll get to see is my Easter centerpiece, where I'm going to swap out the artificial flowers for an actual real bouquet. And look at this. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? I purchased it from Giant. I think it was only it was $12.99. Super, super cute. So watch me put this floral arrangement together as my Easter centerpiece. So just as a reminder, here is the original centerpiece with the artificial flowers that I got from Dollar Tree. They're absolutely beautiful, but I'm just gonna swap these out, and like I said, you will see these again. So now here is the beautiful bouquet that I got from Giant. It is called Purple Passion. It's a bunch of different flowers. I should have probably looked up what flowers these are. I'm not good with flower names. Yeah, it's just a bunch of different flowers. I'm sure you people who know what flowers are probably can look at these and tell. I'm sorry, I'm not that. I should have did more research. But okay, so like I said, I took this floral design class. Like, I found out there was floral tape. I don't have any floral tape, so she said Scotch tape will work well. And I've actually seen some of the other creators that I follow on what am I trying to say, on Instagram and other platforms use Scotch tape, but you can use floral tape. So I want to do my arrangement similar to what she taught me. Of course, you could just put the stems and the flowers in the vase without any tape, which is great. But if you kind of want a more uniform look, we're going to try to tape. Now, let's be warned, this is my first time doing this without an instructor. And like I said, I usually don't do real flowers because I say I don't have a green thumb, which I loved about the class I went to, because she made us pledge, and it was like, pledge to have fun, and I will pledge never to say I don't have a green thumb, because I was going to say that because she wanted me to feel open and welcomed, and to know that, like, it's not about being perfect, and you'll learn how to get a green thumb because of the things that she taught me. I now know how to keep flowers. Like that bouquet lasted a long time, and as a matter of fact, even once the other flowers died, I think I still had the yellow mums. They lasted. I just eventually threw them away. I mean, they were starting to get dead, like, on the outside, but they lasted a really long time because of some of the things that she taught me, and we'll talk about that today. All right, so first I'm going to put water in it. I know this is not enough, but I just want to put a little just to start. And of course, I'll fill it up later. That's warm water, not too hot, not too cold. All right, so I am going to, what we call, a grid my vase. And this tape is thicker than floor tape. Floor tape is very thin, but like I said, this will work. So I'm just going to kind of do it like this. And like this. I don't want it to be too warm. And all right, I made this a tad bit too long. The goal is for this to be like, look like TikTok. Not TikTok, Lord. Tic-tac-toe. I said TikTok. Sorry, that's just the world we're living in. I realize you all were a little further back. Let me pull this forward so you can see what I'm doing. And it doesn't need to be too long on the side, even though it should be fine. Ooh, I don't know how great I'm doing with this, but we just trying something. All right. And the other vase that I had with circle, I was going to use it, but I don't know what I did with it. So we're just going to try it with, and I see why floral tape is better because this is very thick. So let's do here. And again, it's not that even, but you know, I'm trying something new. You all know this is not the page for perfection. I've said that a million times. Okay. Then, ooh, I think that was a little too short. Okay. All right. There you go. You see how it's kind of like a grid, like. All right. So now, the flowers. So it comes with food. And if anybody who's a florist or who uses real flowers all the time, please let me know in the comments if I did anything wrong, or if you had any suggestions, because again, this is not something I do all the time. But you know, like I said, we always try new things. All right. Ooh. I did get this yesterday. So, okay. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Ooh. So nice. Yeah, anytime I've honestly, any real flowers that I've had, other people have brought it for me. Oh! I just don't have the energy to try and untangle that. Okay, all right, so this is our bouquet. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Sorry, it's a little wilty because I got these yesterday. I probably should have put them in more water, but we'll liven them. Okay, so what I was taught was you have to process the flowers before you put them in the vase, right? So what does processing mean? You cut all of these extra leaves and green off, so that way, this is how you keep your flowers, because if leaves get in here, then it will, you know, cause the flowers to die sooner. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm learning so much. I had no clue. And I'm going to tell you it worked because, like I said, those flowers lasted a very long time. All right, I'm just going to go through and make sure and just cut off all the leaves first. Flowers got stuck. Just realizing I have this cloth tablecloth. I probably should have not did it on here, but it's fine. It's only got to last till next week. All right, so again, just cutting this off so that way it won't fall. That's not to say that some leaves won't get in there, but you just want to do, the purpose of this is, you know, I'm going to use this. Purpose of this is to make it last as long as possible. All right, I didn't want to bore you all with me taking off all the leaves. So now all the leaves are off. So I've processed it. Now the next part is cutting these on the angle. So that way once they go into the water, they can soak it all up. So let's do that next. Which again, I don't know why I keep putting this down, because I'm just trying to use this. Mostly because I'm trying to not get a lot of florals on this tablecloth. Alright, so just going to do it on the angle. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad I did this because this is pretty. See, the other one, like I said, was really, really short. So. Ooh, and still, this thing's pretty high, didn't? These are pretty long. Alright, I think that's a good length. even as possible. And again, just on an angle. All right, so now I have cut all of the flowers. Everything is on an angle. So now let's arrange them in the vase. Okay, now the only bad thing about using Scotch tape over floral tape is, you see how thick this is? Floral tape is very thin. So in the future, if I want to continue with this grid model, I'll use Scotch tape because I'm kind of losing space. So I probably won't be able to put all these flowers in, but we're going to see. All right, so I'm just going to start. And I'm going to start with these on the outside. Now, this is not necessarily the bouquet that I wanted. I saw another one in Wise, and I should have got it because it had the exact same colors. But I said this will work as well. But it wasn't matching quite like the other one. But it's fine. All right. So the goal is we're going to try and get this down. And, of course, it's not 100% even. I tried the best that I could. But, yeah. Let's just do this. I'm just trying to, as I'm going through, I'm working it out. You see these are a little wilted. That is totally my fault. But hopefully we can bring it back to life. So I'm going to put some of these darker ones on the edge, on the outside. See how like some of these are a little longer, but that's okay. I'm going to make it work. And again, this is my first time doing this. So, you know, lessons will be learned. All right, trying to put everything a little darker on the outside. All right, get one of these. Oh, right here. And then we're going to go ahead and put more of these here. I just went from the darkest purple. Now I'm going to go to well, these are more of the kind of like a, well, I guess these are more of the fuchsia, excuse me, not future. Okay, just trying to stick these here. And then this is the last of the, and then these are the lighter, I call lighter futures. And then to me, these are the main events. Okay, I was fibbing, y'all. I can actually get all of these in here. Again, some of these are a little longer, but you know, I did what I could do. All right, since purple to me is what I really, purple is my color, I'm going to choose to make these the focal point, so I'm going to put these in the center. So, and it worked out. I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get these because this tape is so thick, but nope, look. So, I lost some of my flowers, got in the tape is just a tad, a little too good. Oh, and it's also not long enough, so we're gonna do the best we can. All right, and here I go. Here is my floral arrangement. Oh Lord, this side, because these are a little droopy. But outside of it, I like it for the most part. My first time, lessons learned, I want to use Scotch tape. And I got to remember to put the side ones in water. So, but outside of that, this is my new centerpiece. So I'm going to put it here. What do you all think? How do you like it? Sorry. I got all of my pieces. Bring in a little, well, I don't want it because it's going to mess up the food. Oh, forgot the food. So, yep. Oh, shoot. I was actually supposed to mix the food in with this. Whoopsies. Oopsies, whoopsies. Yeah, I told you all. This is my first time. And also, make the tape long enough because some of it's coming up because the pieces weren't quite long enough. So, I'm going to put this in. I'm supposed to put this in with the water first and then mix it. But, oh, well. You know, we're just learning. Let me see how I can get it in here. Oh, I can put it on this end. And so my teacher told me to just switch out the water every 3 to 4 days. And of course, warm water because you don't want it too hot, not too cold. And they only give you 1 pack of water. Excuse me, food. But if I wanted some more, I could go to, you know, any stores that really sell flowers. So I'm gonna try and mix it as best as I can. Actually, let me just do it like this. Look, I done already got 2 flowers in here, Lord Jesus. But you know, first time trying it. All right, so here is my live centerpiece. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Yes, the flowers on the side are a little droopy, but outside of that, I like it. Again, it was me trying something new for the first time. I think it's perfect for my Easter tablescape. Okay, everybody, so this is it. This is my final Easter video. Please, please, please make sure that you watch all the rest of them. I will make sure that they are in the description so you can go back. Again, happy Easter. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, whether you are doing an Easter egg hunt, eating a good Easter dinner, or going to church. Have a good, safe day. Have a fun day. I pray if you're a Christian that your minister doesn't keep you too long, because we know what the name of the sermon is. He is risen. Pastor, we already know what happens. But seriously, as a Christian, I'm grateful for Jesus for rising on the 3rd day, which is why we celebrate Easter. But everybody enjoy. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm still at 290 trying to get monetized, so please, please, please subscribe, and of course like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will see you all later. Enjoy your holiday. Bye.